Well, we have Champ Day. Like they bring us down to the water, which really, really smells, by the way. It is disgusting. It's like the Cleveland Browns.
Tough listen for Browns fans tonight.
Tough watching for Browns fans every year. Anyways, so it smells real bad over
just the entire lake, or just
Lake Champlain. I don't
portion?
know, but I was in Burlington like 2 weeks ago. It didn't smell quite as bad where we were, but I'm sure it still smelled pretty bad. But anyways, so there's this lake monster, Loch Ness monster style, named Champ. A real original name.
Super original,
yeah. So
is Nessie for Loch Ness, though. So
yeah, but that's Scotland. That has nothing to do with us. Anyways, so we would go down to the shore, bring a lunch, and play games, like bring a football and stuff like this. This was like first grade, and we would sit there and watch for Champ, like all day. And they made it educational, like there were games and stuff like that were like
is this
made
like their
for
unique
learning.
way of disciplining the kids so they hope like the monsters eat them so they don't have to deal with them?
No, actually, I remember liking it very much because I didn't have to do schoolwork. I just got to go to the beach.
Have you ever seen the monster, though?
I am the monster. But anyways, so that the combination of those three things: 1, fun name; 2, lived in Burlington; 3, Oakland A's affiliate, makes the Vermont Lake Monsters my number 4 team. Dan Beebe, who do you have at number 4?
Oh, geez, at number 4, I'd have to say the Albany River Rats.
Ooh, that was a good choice. I like that.
The old River Rats. We're very familiar with them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the New York City River Rats or any kind of rats. But go on.
Sure. Here.
Yeah, I just never really thought the Albany Devils could cut it. I mean, name like the River Rats for years, well known to the area. And I mean, come on, they got 2 main rivers, Mohawk and Hudson, right around us. So it's like, why not? Just,
Perfect combination.
I actually, in a somewhat connected thing, when I was looking at team names for this, I thought of the Los Angeles Lakers because there's no lakes in California.
Yeah.
There are over 3,000 lakes, streams, and
in LA though.
In California.
Well, yeah, but LA is like desert.
Doesn't matter.
Never really rains out there.
There's no giants in New York. There's no what else? There's no Seminoles in Boston or in Brooklyn. I think there's no such thing as a sea wolf. So I mean, like, there's my weekly stab at Stony Brook. Stony Brook, I hate you. You suck. And
there goes a whole other group of people we've alienated today.
Listen.
Not to mention a whole country of Canada.
Yeah,
listen, if there are people that we don't need listening to our podcast, it's Canadians, it's Cleveland, and it's certainly Long Island.
I don't think we're going about this the right way.
We still have a guy in Australia and a guy in Phoenix, Arizona. So we're doing fine.
Hell yeah, because we haven't trashed on any of them yet. Just wait.
Yet.
University of Phoenix Online. All right. So the Albany River Rats.
Overnight that degree, please.
Yeah. The Albany River Rats. A lot of fun to watch as a hockey team. They were an affiliate of the Carolina Hurricanes of the NHL. They were real popular.
Formerly the Hartford Whalers.
Formerly the Hartford Whalers, because he's all bent out of shape about it. Tony, that is, because he's from Connecticut. Just like I don't understand why people from Minnesota were so mad the Stars left. Like, get over it. Get over it.
St. Louis, get over it. Jeez.
Yeah, you don't want the Rams anyways.
So you got the Cardinals.
Yeah, at least you got one team that's worth something. But the River Rats, the AHL affiliates of the Carolina Hurricane, very popular team in the Albany area. They left and immediately replaced by the Albany Devils. The Albany Devils, for the most part, were a more successful team. And
farm system to
the New Jersey Devils.
Of course.
Yeah, so they were closer to the home team, and it was easier for Albany Devils players to get called up and rehab situations from the New Jersey Devils to come down to Albany, or to come up to Albany, excuse me. but they just never gained the popularity that the Albany River Rats had. I think it's partly due to Rowdy being the nastiest mascot in all of competitive sports. He was gross. The Albany River Rats, I miss them, and now Albany doesn't have any hockey team.
Not to mention, too, the segments with the rats on the ice, if anybody remembers. I don't know if they were like puppets they threw out there. It was like a...
Better watch out. People are getting arrested for throwing stuff on ice.
That's true.
I think I'd rather a catfish than rats be thrown on.
Seriously.
Oh, really quickly, by the way. I just wanted to address something that you had said last week. Carrie Fisher is dead.
Yeah. I met Carrie Underwood is Mike Fisher's husband, so you can see the...
It was Mike Fisher's wife.
As you can see, I'm not good with these things.
Yeah. I was thinking about
Fishers
like Carrie Fisher, she just died.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Not to be confused with Frank or Claire Underwood, Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, better watch out. I hear she's got a mean streak and she's good with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
That's what her song claims.
My car's all-wheel drive. It's a little different than four-wheel drive, so I think I might be okay. Maybe she can't tell the difference. I don't know.
Do you have a Louisville Slugger?
No.
Carrie Underwood, I'll let her take a bat to my car. I hope she hears this.
Carrie Underwood, please. Yeah. Please, he needs a new car.
I have insurance. We're fine. I'm actually more concerned about the fact that her husband's a hockey player now that I think about it.
Yeah. It is what it is. I'm bigger than most professional athletes. At least in the weight department.
Wait, are we talking about team names, I think?
Yeah, all right. So Dan Beebe came up with the Albany River Rats. Dan O'Shea, what do you have at number 4?
Yeah, you guys have all this history behind your names. I have none of that. I just found a funny name and went, ha! That's what I like.
Lols.
Yeah. For instance, another soccer team out of Thailand is the Thailand Tobacco Monopoly. Now, they're not sponsored by any tobacco company. They just apparently like the idea of tobacco...
monopolies,
yeah, just monopolization of the tobacco industry that I don't think really have in Thailand. I don't think they're growing tobacco.
I don't know the tobacco industry in Thailand, but apparently it's envied enough to be a sports team.
Are they the sister team to the North Carolina Tar Heels? Which is a cool name in of itself.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah,
completely slipped my mind.
I get the connection. The Tar. I don't know.
They play on, what is it? From Duke to North Carolina's Tobacco Road. Yep. So we've got the tobacco monopoly. You think Parker Brothers has anything to do with this?
I have no idea. I just thought it was a great name.
It is
the idea. It was tobacco monopoly.
Oh, Tony.
I'm going to go from pro football, and the reason I'm bringing up this is a college now, but it's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Now, this name is not intimidating in the least bit, so much to the point that Hawaii has actually acknowledged this. So now, their basketball, swimming team, diving, and tennis team still are the Rainbow Warriors. Now, their baseball team has decided to not use the warrior aspect at all, and they're just the Rainbows. And the football, golf, and volleyball teams have seen the error in their ways, and they got rid of Rainbow entirely. They're just the Warriors. So you get a combination of all of them. But I think the best one has got to be the baseball team just being the Rainbows.
Just reminds me of like Little Nicky when he's like, feel the good. And he just sends rainbows.
Awesome. And there's a Popeye shirt.
I totally didn't think of that, but that's fantastic.
Your mother was a mountain goat.
They should play that before, like, that should be like their hype up thing, is just release the good.
I will tell you, we were the Gloversville Huskies for our field sports, and court sports we were the Dragons. Before football games, they would play Who Let the Dogs Out. Every game, from 7th grade up, from modified up, it was Who Let the Dogs Out before every football game. So
I'm sure you love that song.
Oh. So let's recap round number 4. For me, it was the Vermont Lake Monsters. for Dan Beebe. Dan Beebe, you had the Albany River Rats.
Yep.
Dan O'Shea, you had the Tobacco Monopoly.
Amazing.
And Tony, you had the Hawaii Warrior / Rainbow Warrior / Rainbow.
Yes.
So that brings us to number 3. My number 3 team, this one's not so much a funny name as it is one that I think is really cool. And it's a college football team, well, a college team in general. They play in the ACC. They're one of the worst teams in all sports, and that is the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Wake Forest, great college, very good law school, very good med school, very good school in general. They're like one of those Northwestern type things.
Mm-hmm.
Sports, however,
Just terrible.
Seriously. Plus, they like. You remember what happened recently with their football playbook being found at other schools?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, they called it WikiLeaks. Maybe that's why they're not that good.
Could be. Yeah.
That and the best player that I can remember, and this is going to end up going back quite a ways. I can't remember timing-wise who was better, if it was Riley Skinner, the quarterback, or if it was John Abadi, the linebacker. But besides them, that was like 12 years ago.
Abadi.
John Abadi, the linebacker, who's playing in Canada now, I think.
Oh my God.
Now they've got Zach Cunningham, the linebacker, who was just drafted this year, is supposedly supposed to be very similar to the type of production you got from DeMarcus Ware. If that's the case, then he's going to go down as the best Wake Forest prospect or best Wake Forest player ever. Mm. Like I said, Riley Skinner didn't do anything, and John Abadi, he didn't do much either. But Wake Forest,
he might look amazing against his current competition, but then he goes to the next level and isn't all that amazing. Just was a wolf amongst puppies and stuff.
Right, and you see that a lot, especially in college, in the South. The best example that I have, South Carolina, they had these two brothers. They were twins. They were linebackers, absolute monsters. Casper and Jasper Brinkley. They didn't do anything.
Good name
in the NFL.
Casper and Jasper.
Just a quick sports update. Some dude got beamed in the face at the Red Sox.
Yeah, some dude.
I got it!
Stole the ball from the player.
I'm going to catch it with my face.
Bringing back some, what was it, Marlins?
No glove, nothing. Just tried 2 hands for that one. Didn't work
right
out
to
too
the
well.
Right to the dome.
Yep.
Just must not be a Red Sox fan if he's doing it, over there.
Well, at least I don't
rather
think
than letting the player get the out.
I don't think he reached over the fence. I think he was.
Oh wait, round 2. Almost.
Oh!
Now he's now the player tosses in
what
the
a
stands.
jerk! What a jerk!
He's like, here, you can have this one.
Same guy.
Same guy. Yeah. He tried to get the other ball, and the Red Sox players want it, and just threw it past him.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing. All right.
Anyways, so my number 3 is Wake Forest Demon Deacons because that name
That's
just
a cool
sounds.
Name.
It just sounds
I don't
killer.
know what a demon deacon is. Is it like a deacon for demons?
I just think it's like the Antichrist.
Oh, okay.
That's the way I look at it. It's like the Antichrist.
Okay, so Wake Forest, a bunch of devil worshippers. Got it. All of our godly listeners out there.
Got some bad wine in church, maybe.
Repent!
Forest.
Repent! The power of Christ compels you.
That's what you have to, that's how you beat Wake Forest. You just throw holy water at them.
Throw holy water at them. So the worst matchup ever is like the Duke Blue Devils versus Wake Forest. All right, Dan Beebe. Dan Beebe, who do you have at your number 3?
At number 3, I got the Portland Sea Dogs, a farm system team out of, for I believe minor league
It's
baseball.
even worse than the Sea Wolves.
What
is that, like a seal? What's the Sea Dogs?
I'm pretty sure they are a affiliate of the Boston Red Sox, and I thought, well,
great.
Yeah, not much going on up in Maine, and name seems to be fairly worthy of the area with the ocean and whatnot.
So when do you think a team is going to name themselves the Sea Men?
Oh, I don't know that.
I don't know. Should you cut that one too?
No, that's staying.